And welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you are new here, and I blog over at thesimply-organized-home.com. But I also make YouTube videos here now, and so today I just wanted to walk you through a new product that I have for sale on my website, and it is the Simply Organized Home Binder Kit. Now this is a digital product, so it is something that you will get a digital download of and that you will print yourself. I honestly created this out of complete necessity for myself. I was the person who had a Post-it note here and a piece of paper here with a meal plan on it, and then I had recipes everywhere, and my budget papers were all over the place, and everything was just kind of strewn about. And I was frustrated, and I felt overwhelmed, and I felt like my life was chaotic, and I needed to grasp onto control in some way, shape, or form. And so instead of trying to make somebody else's planner or organizer work for me, I just created my own. And that's how the Simply Organized Home Binder was born. So I actually created this program almost 4 years ago. I have recently completely revamped it, added more printables to it, and made it way more up to date and brighter in color and all of that wonderful stuff. So today I'm just gonna walk you through the pages that you would get in this binder if this is something that you're interested in. I know that this is probably not for everybody who is subscribed to my channel, but if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling frustrated, if paper is a complete and utter stressor in your life, then this might be something that helps you out. So I have created this binder kit so that you can kind of make it work for you. So while there are 12 or 13 different categories of pages that you can print, you definitely will not print all of them, and that is totally fine. You can easily scroll through and see which ones work for you, pick those, print those, and then just leave the rest. So for me, I have chosen to use 8 different categories over here along the edge, and I will just walk you through each one. So the very first category is cleaning and organizing. I have not filled out any of my papers yet, just so that I could film this video for you guys first, but I've chosen which ones I plan to use. So this is the daily routine page, and it gives you a place to create your morning routine and your evening routine. I plan to laminate this page and pop it back in, and then just use it with a dry erase marker each day so that I can check things off as I go. This page is one of my favorites. It is the decluttering checklist, and it goes section by section throughout your home based on different categories, and helps you declutter your house. So you can just check one thing off at a time as you go, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed by trying to do an entire room. You can just do a little section and check off 1 or 2 boxes per day, and slowly but surely get your house decluttered. And that's why I love this, because sometimes we just feel completely overwhelmed by the amount of clutter in our home, and instead of trying to tackle the whole thing in a weekend or everything in a week, we can just do 15 minutes a day, and 15 minutes a day added up over time really does make a huge difference. This checklist is one that I will use if I just have maybe 30 minutes to an hour and we have family or friends coming over that night and I just need to do a quick tidy of my house. This quick clean checklist will work for that. And then I am going to use this weekly cleaning schedule more as my bi-weekly cleaning schedule, because I only do a really good deep clean once every other week or so. So that's what I will use that for. And then if you want to do like a cleaning tasks, things that you do daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually. Now, again, you probably won't use all of these pages, and that's totally fine. You just need to pick what works for you and then just leave the rest. So here's another cleaning routine that you can choose to print, and this gives you like daily tasks and then things to do every weekday and then on the weekends. The next section is the finances and budgeting section. Now, if you've ever looked at my website, you've probably seen the 2020 budget binder or one of the previous year's budget binders, because I have created and sold those in the past, and I will continue to do so. But this is a very, very watered down version of that. So this gives you just the basic monthly budget planner, your sinking funds spreadsheet, your cash envelope spreadsheet, a form that helps you track your outstanding debts, your emergency fund, a way to give your irregular income money a place to go so that it doesn't just, wash away, because I think we've all had that happen before. A spending tracker, if you are one who prefers to use your debit card or credit card, it gives you a place where you can track your spending. And then it also gives you the budget planner for Christmas and a vacation budget planner, and then a place to track your yearly financial goals. Now, if you prefer to have the full-on take the budget out of the binder, which is really more what I do normally, I have a completely separate budget binder, then you might want to grab my budget binder as well. I will leave a link down below for that. And I also have a complete bundle that kind of saves you a little bit more, where you can get the budget binder and the Simply Organized home binder together. So I will leave that link down below. And then if you want to learn more about how the system works, I will leave a video of how the 2020 budget binder is set up and how all of the pages function and all of that. So my next category is my family information. This is the perfect place to keep track of things like driver's license numbers and insurance information and social security information, so that you're not going and hunting down that information in a file somewhere. You can have it right here in your binder, flip to it when you're talking on the phone with a doctor or whoever needs that information, and you can give it to them easily and quickly. And then this is a babysitter notes. And this is perfect for parents who maybe take date nights on a regular basis, or maybe have different babysitters coming into their house on a regular basis. So you can just print out a few of these, pull one out right before date night, and then you feel like your kids are going to be safe and the babysitter knows what to do in case of an emergency. And then this is the school information. So if you have kids in school, this is a perfect place to keep track of things like their class schedule, their school name, their school phone number, their teacher's information, and all of that. And then I also have a pet information section. So if you have pets, you can keep track of things like their medications and their vaccines, their veterinary contact information, or their groomer, and all of that. This is a family information page. So this isn't medical, this is for more just your family information. So if you need to keep track of things like addresses, allergies, medications that children take, social security numbers, date of birth, all of that. And then this is a family clothing sizes form. And I think this is great if you have several kids, or even if you just have one or two kids. This, you can just take their measurements, figure out their sizes, once or twice a year, and then update this form so that when you go to, maybe you're doing some online shopping and you need to get a few items for one of your children, you can look at this form, see what size they are, and go from there. The next section is food and meal planning, and this is one of my favorites. So I have meal plans and meal planners and grocery lists and everything you could possibly need, no matter how you decide to meal plan. Whether you meal plan weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, I have you covered. So this is the first meal plan, and this is probably my favorite. It's the one that I plan to use. So it gives you a spot to put your meal plan over here, your grocery list here, and then you can also plan for breakfast, lunches, and snacks down at the bottom. So it's like everything all on one page. Here is a simplified meal plan and grocery list. So you can have your meal plan all up here, and then you can separate your grocery list based on the different categories of the grocery store. So you can just kind of like slice this in half and take it with you to the grocery store. Here is a monthly meal planner, so you can plan for an entire month of breakfast, lunches, and dinners, if that is your thing. And here's a bi-weekly meal planner, which is very similar to the first one, but it gives you room to plan for 2 full weeks. I also have things like freezer inventories, fridge inventories, and a pantry inventory as well. So then if you just want to have your grocery list all in one page and you don't have to cut pages in half, you can just use this grocery list. And then also included in this binder is my entire recipe organization kit. So that is an entire kit with everything you need to put together your own separate recipe binder and get all of your recipes organized. I will leave a link to that blog post and a video showing how that's kind of set up down below. But that is included in this kit, so you do not have to buy it separately. It's already included. All right, the next section is for the home. And I have things like a home maintenance checklist where you can kind of check things off as you go, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually. You can also just keep track of your maintenance by writing down the things that you've done as you go right there. I have a vehicle maintenance checklist, so you can have one of these for each vehicle in your home. And then I have a house project planner, which I love this form because you can kind of plan it out and set a budget for how much you plan to spend and the steps that you're going to need to take. I like to do these, you know, especially if it's a bigger project and we plan to do it and we have to save up money. It's kind of nice to sit and dream and do this. And then if you want to keep track of the home improvements of your home that you guys have made, maybe for like the sale of your house or something like that, then this is a great form to use to keep track of that. The next section I have here is gift giving, so birthdays and gift giving. This gift giving guide is a perfect place to write ideas for people. If you have people in your family that have upcoming birthdays, you can easily just come and jot down the idea that you have so that the next time that birthday is coming up, you can come to this form, see what idea you had, and order it. I have done that so many times where I think of something for somebody, and then a couple months later, their birthday comes around, and I've completely forgot of that idea. So the next section is the health and fitness section. So if you want to track things like your food intake, your water intake, the amount of sleep that you get each day, your exercise, then you can use some of these forms for that. And then finally, I have the planner section. So if you want to just completely eliminate having a planner, then you can do that and use pages that I have. There are plenty of options for you to choose from, and just keep your planner in your home management binder. So I have a daily docket. So if you like to do block scheduling, then you can easily use this daily docket to help you do that. I think that this would be great if you laminated this and just used a dry or wet erase marker on it every day. I have a week at a glance form, so you can do things like plan out appointments and your meal plan on here, and you can have everything all in one page. And then I have a weekly plan, and now mine is not printed back to back, but I do plan to go back and do that. So this weekly plan, you could have a full spread on one page and have a certain week and just plan out your days. It gives you room to put your goals, important appointments, and different notes, and it has room for all 7 days of the week. So you could just print out several of these and have an entire year's worth, or if you just want to do month to month and do that and be able to plan your days on these pages. I also have some goal setting forms. So this is a monthly goal setting form. And then I have monthly calendars as well. So if you need calendars, they are not dated for any specific year, so you can use them the rest of this year, you can use them next year, you can use them 10 years from now, it doesn't matter. So those are in there for you as well. And then here's my weekly goals. So I have a monthly goals and a weekly goals form, so you can use those. And then at the very back, I have some bucket lists, and I love a good bucket list. I feel like it's the perfect way for my family to set some fun goals and activities for us to do together. So I have bucket lists for all 4 seasons plus Christmas. You'll also find things like checklists and to-do lists and note sheets. You'll find password cheat sheets and contact information sheets. You'll find forms to help you remember important dates throughout the year. And you'll also find different types of planners. Like this is a party planner information. So if you're planning a party for somebody or for one of your children, this is perfect for that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this might help you get your life a little bit more under control if you're feeling like it's a little chaotic right now. especially with back to school and how things seem to be kind of shaping up in our world right now. It just seems like everything is crazy, and we can control things within the four walls of our home. Then I think that makes me feel a lot better, and I bet it makes you feel a lot better too. So I will leave a link down below to this Simply Organized home binder, as well as the 2020 budget binder and the home binder and budget binder bundle that I have together. I also have a coupon code that will be good through September 4th that you can use that. I will have that down in the description box below as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.